Hi, my name is Lorena. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I'm here to help you shift your state of being and recreate your reality. My channel is all about teaching you how to change your self-concept and your state of being through a really holistic and emotionally integrated approach so you can experience or manifest the reality that you want. If that sounds like something you like, please subscribe for new content every week. Today's topic is all about holistic manifestation. So manifestation from the perspective of your whole self, which is exactly why I teach you how to change your state of being rather than just teaching you to manifest things or visualize things. Also, make sure you stay until the end of this video because I do have a little surprise gift for you related to today's topic. Okay, let's start with a little story time, and then we will go deeper into how manifestation really works and how to approach it holistically. So in the beginning of my own journey, and you may resonate with this as well, it was all about the mind for me. Thinking the right thoughts, making sure I was careful of what I was feeling, and there was a lot of anxiety about manifesting the wrong things. So trying to stay positive all the time, trying to stay in full 100% belief all the time, trying to get rid of all possible fears because what if they manifest? But that approach really kept me stuck for a long time. I manifested things here and there, sure, but the really big things, the things that I deeply wanted to shift and change, the patterns that kept repeating, that didn't change. Actually, a lot of it got worse. And here's why. You don't manifest what you think about, you manifest who you are being. Your reality is a projection of your entire consciousness. That also includes your subconscious, sometimes even primarily your subconscious, which is also why not all of your conscious thoughts show up in your reality and why things may show up in your reality that you didn't expect would. It is absolutely unsustainable to consistently manage your thoughts and your emotions. Yes, you are pure source consciousness, pure God consciousness, pure spirit. Yes, you have the power over your own reality, but you are also a human being, which means you are also having a physical experience with its limitations, with its challenges. So what then really shifted things for me, and that's also the method that I now teach my clients very successfully, is to approach manifestation holistically, from your whole self, from your whole being. So that includes your mindset, but that also includes your emotional integration. That includes your physical body and your nervous system. And it also includes embracing your divinity and your spirituality. Because here's the thing. You can think new thoughts, you can change your mindset, but if your body is in resistance to that, if your body's rejecting that, if your body is in fight or flight and possibly fighting your new belief system, it will likely not land. Similarly, you can change your behaviors and act as if, but if your thoughts are not in alignment with that, if your mindset, if your belief system is not in alignment with those new behaviors, nothing will change and the old patterns will still repeat. You can meditate and you can do all of the spiritual practices, but if you neglect or deny your ego and your human experience, you will have trouble bringing that which you imagined into the physical realm. But when all parts of you are in alignment with the reality that you want to experience, that's when the magic happens. And it's not that hard to do. In fact, once it clicks, it all falls into place. Because your state of being already embodies all of it. It already contains your thoughts and your feelings and your beliefs and your behaviors and your actions. So when you are able to change your state of being, your manifestation becomes a lived experience rather than just a concept in your imagination. You cannot deny your physical limitations. You cannot deny that you're a human and that you have a body and that you have struggles sometimes and difficult emotions to sit with. And it's okay. It's actually a real gift to have this temporary experience. I also sometimes see people separate their true self from their human self when it's all you and it's all beautiful. The two are not separate entities. It all lives in you. So instead of fighting your human limitations, embrace your humanness. Learn to really love it. Let's look at it this way. If you were all spirit, or if you try to solve everything through your mind alone, then your imagination would never turn into reality. It would stay there as a concept, as an idea, but you would never actually experience it, because without physical limitations, without a physical body, without emotions and feelings, you wouldn't be able to have an experience. It would be completely unnecessary. So it is actually a real gift, although it comes with its downsides sometimes. Let's go a bit deeper into the 4 pillars, as I like to call them, the ones I've mentioned already: physical, mental or mindset, emotional, and spiritual. Let's start with the physical. Your physical body. So your physical body is the vessel through which you experience your reality. So if your mindset is on point, but your nervous system is too activated, you likely won't be surrendered enough to actually be open to receive. That's when you may fluctuate between states, or when you may get really reactive and triggered, or it's also when you may find it difficult to actually consciously imagine because you're not relaxed enough, you're not surrendered enough to actually drop into a deep state of imagination. You may then feel too anxious and stressed in your body to really feel it real. The second pillar is emotional. It's actually quite closely connected to the physical one because they're all connected. This is why it's holistic. But emotions actually quickly show up in your body as physical sensations. The emotional pillar is also connected with any past experience or trauma that you may have had. Any emotional charge that has left such an imprint on you that it's now a subconscious assumption or a subconscious pattern, and that you may find difficult to shift. Speaking of your subconscious, pillar number 3 is mental or mindset. So whilst I've said to you a lot in this video, and I sometimes criticize it if people only approach manifestation from their mind, that doesn't mean it's completely unimportant. It is important. It's just not everything, right? So of course you need to be conscious of what's going on in your own mind. But what's important here is that it's not about pushing anything away or flipping thoughts. It's more about creating awareness and then making a conscious choice to persist in the belief that serves you the most. And the last one is spiritual, which is really about understanding who you really are at your core, that you are inherently divine, that you are inherently a powerful, powerful spiritual being. And that also means that you understand that manifestation is not just about getting things, but that it's a way bigger process, a way bigger journey, that it's about the bigger picture. The more you are able to connect with your spiritual essence, the less likely you are to get caught up in mind games or deal with your emotions in a really unhealthy way. But at the end of the day, it's all about balance. We don't want to neglect any part of our earthly and spiritual experience. It's all equally important. Changing your self-concept and changing your state of being is very much a felt experience. And it's a process. It's nothing that happens overnight as much as people like to pretend it does. It doesn't. It's a process. It's a journey. Be patient with yourself. But whatever you do, just don't give up. Just don't give up. So now, if you would like more practical guidance on this, if you're like, okay, I understand, but how can I do it? What can I actually do? I do have a free gift for you. I created a free 40-page holistic manifestation guide with lots of practices and tools for you that you can actually implement into your life. If you are watching this quite soon after this goes live, it's only available for a few days for now. Go down below in the description and click the link under Holistic Manifestation or Holistic Manifestation Guide. If the link is not there anymore, do not worry. I will offer it again at some other point. For now, it's only for a limited amount of time, but if you sign up to my mailing list, for which the link is definitely also below, you will be informed once it goes live again, should you watch this video a bit later. So I'm sending you lots of love. Please leave me a comment. I would love to hear more about what you think about this. Subscribe, and next week we're going to talk about some issues I see with Neville Goddard's work, with the law of attraction, with the law of assumption. So it's going to be a juicy one. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next week.